Hello everyone, today I will introduce the HTTP interface of VNet. This API is open for clients to obtain the VNet data, such as VBox lister, real-time data, historical data, and so on. In WECON Support Center, VBox, VNet, and here we can see our HTTP menu. The menu have a detailed introduction of every interface, including the parameters that need to be uploaded, the separation of the handfill count, and the returned parameters of the request. These are the main parameters that we need to upload. A seed. We can get seed code after login, and this code will be used in all other interfaces. Different servers have different COM ID and COM key, and some can be obtained by strings formed by other parameters, encrypted by MD5. This time I will use Postman as an example to get data from my Chinese account. I will use this example key and value. Get TS. Okay, and now look in our Postman. Sign in. Here we can add new collection and then add a request to get the data from our VNet. Add one new collection. Okay. Now return to our HTTP menu. For first interface, login. Let's add one request. And name it login. Copy the interface link. Here choose the post. And now let's look which parameters that we need to upload. Here we have two parameters need to upload. This is our account name. And this is our password after encrypted by MD5. My password is this one, and encrypted. Get this code. Okay. Next, we need to get sign. Same, copy this. And change the parameters. Change to my account. com ID, com key, and the password needed to be changed. And TS. Now we get our sign code. Okay. Next step. We need to set the command. In handles. And change the parameters. TS need to be changed. And the sign code. Save and send this request. Okay, now we log in successfully. And this is the returned value. For example, UT type. UT type 1 means this is a manager account, and this is my username. This is the seed code that we get. Copy it. We will use it in other interface later. Okay, now see our next interface. VBox list. This requirement can get the VBox list of our account. And one new request. Box list. And copy the link, interface link. Also choose post. This interface we don't need to upload parameters, so we only need to set the command. Let's get signed code first. Seed code. And TS. Other parameters such as com ID, com key, and this key need not to be changed. Okay. Now we get a new signed code. And the sign code. Save and send. Okay, now we get our VBox list successfully. HAG and IG. In my account, I only have these two devices. Okay, next Next interface. Real-time group list. This interface can get the real-time group list and one new request. Copy the link. And this interface, we need to upload the box ID. Box ID. I use HAG to test, and the HAG box ID is this one. Now get the signed code. Okay. Now set the com. Save and send. This is my group name. You can change it. And send the request again. Here we can get the new group name. Now let's get our real-time text configuration list. This interface, we need to upload these 4 parameters: box ID, group ID, and the page size, page index. For these parameters, in this table have a detailed description. And my box ID, my group ID is this one. Box ID, page size 5. So that is 1. Oh, okay. Now let's get our sign code. Okay. Now fill in the cone. Save and send. Now we get our real-time text configuration list. Here have the information of all these tags. For example, the text monitor ID and the monitor name and the other information. Okay. Last, let's try this interface, text data list. All the steps are almost the same. User can follow these steps to send the request. And this interface we also need for parameters. Okay. Now let's get the cycle. Finish. And this is our real-time text data. For example, list 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Here we can see 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your listening.